The entire team at Emsolation want to acknowledge that we are gathered on the traditional lands of the Wurundjeri people. We want to recognise that we are recording and telling our stories on the stolen land of our country's first storytellers. We wish to pay our respects to all Wurundjeri elders and ancestors, and to extend that respect to any First Nations peoples who listen to Emsolation. We recognise Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples' continued connection to the land and waters of this country, and acknowledge that sovereignty was never ceded. Always was, always will be.
You're in Emsolation.
Hello there and welcome to Emsolation. My name is Em Rusciano. I'm business and casual today.
You are.
Do you like it?
I do, very
You're
much.
in crocheted mesh.
I know.
Little hairs poking out of the holes.
Uncharacteristic. I got my first grey chest hairs the other day.
Oh my God. Wait.
It feels like a turning point.
Well, I've got them in my eyebrows.
That's okay. I thought you had tattooed eyebrows partially.
Well, I've got to go get that removed.
Oh, really?
It's gone grey. I've got to go get my eyebrows
I'm telling you,
lasered.
they say lifelike, but I didn't think it would age.
No, and not only that, it's like a square blob.
Oh.
So my name is Emma Rusciano. I'm a writer, singer, a stand-up comedian, a maximalist power queen, a neurodivergent magic brain and a podcaster. And together with my best friend since I was 11, award-winning screenwriter, Mr. Michael Ligas, we bring you this podcast every week. When I got my eyebrows, so in the say 2011, 2012, microblading was all the rage, right?
Oh, I
where you would
remember.
get individual hairs tattooed on. And I don't know why anyone thought that was a good idea.
Yeah.
It's your face. A face tattoo.
Yeah.
And as my grandmother always said, no, I won't say
Yeah.
that. So it's probably best you don't know what Denise had to say about any
Very
tattoo
little of it can be mentioned anymore.
from the neck up.
Can you say it and we'll bleep it all out?
Absolutely
so I
not.
know what it is.
But it is essentially a face tattoo. But because I am a child of the 90s, I plucked all mine away. And this was it. This was the solution because I'm obsessed with hamstrings and eyebrows. The two
Yeah.
things people that know me will be like, I always look for
You made early decisions that compromise them and rash decisions.
I've been trying to build them back
And the
ever
rest
since.
of your life has been trying to atone for those
It's
initial
true.
choices.
It's true. And I have bought so many eyebrow products. I can't even tell you. I have searched the internet. I have had lamination. I have had perming. I have had dyeing, henna, bleach, tattoo. I've tried gel, toothpaste, lube. I've tried egg whites.
Jesus.
I'm on the eternal quest for perfect bushy eyebrows, right?
Yeah.
And so when microblading came, I was like, oh, this is it. This is my I found it. It's the holy grail. Flash forward 10 years, they're like grey, sad, Gumby blobs on my face. No discernible hairs, just blocks. But they've faded back to like a grey green. But I'm scared to go and get them removed.
Oh, as tattoos can do.
Yeah. But I'm scared to go get them removed because
Pain?
no,
Oh.
I mean whatever. I'm used
You
to
got a
that.
high pain threshold.
I'm just in pain all the time now.
Right,
So I'm just
okay.
Edward Munch's scream the entire time. I'm worried that how thin they will look sans blob because maybe the blob is providing dimension. Do you know what I mean?
I do think they look fine.
Yeah,
Great.
but that's because they're
Good.
drawn on. Do you know how many products it takes to?
I can't
Okay,
believe it.
let me take you through my eyebrow routine. First of all, I wash them so they're like the skin's dry underneath.
Yeah.
Then I apply a wax to separate them.
Yeah.
Then I draw in individual missing
Hang on,
hairs.
a wax like there?
No. Wax in my eyebrow to make them stand as long as I can, like hair wax, but eyebrow wax.
okay.
So you brush them backwards and forwards, and then you position them where you want them to get maximum volume.
Right.
Because I need those fuckers standing to attention.
Okay.
They can't be lying down slack like that because they'll look thin. So they've got to be up.
You need Viagra for eyebrows.
Correct.
Yeah.
God, if I could, that'd be a really good product. I'm telling you, that's where I'm going to probably end up, a mad eyebrow scientist. And so then I do the clear wax. Then I draw them on with a fine pen, a waterproof pen, so it doesn't come off. And then I go over the top of that with an eyebrow mascara. And then I'll go back in with the pencil just to sharpen it out because sometimes the mascara can blur the lines. Eyebrows take longer than my hair.
Jesus. Oh my God. Do you want to know my regime?
Fuck off.
I know. It's yeah.
What is, besides the industrial size Nivea, what is your beauty regime?
I do have a regime.
Look at this little bitch.
Okay.
Tell me. Tell me what your regime
No,
is.
I have moisturizer with like sunscreen that I put on every morning. And then it gets really elaborate. Before I go to bed, I have a cleanser and I wash my face and then I put on like a night thing, moisturizer thing, and then I go to sleep.
Wow, that's
Oh,
super
and
elaborate.
Also, sometimes I shave.
Wow, I'm just sitting here with fucking Anastasia from Beverly Hills.
Should I do one of those like tutorials online so people can show how it happens?
If you did a get ready with me, I would live. Okay, you.
It'd be so short. I could do it on TikTok.
Can you please do it tonight so we can use it for content this
Get
week for
ready for
socials? Do a get ready for bed with me, Michael Lucas edition.
Do you know what does?
I'll do mine because there's a serum for every spot of skin on my face.
Really? But it looks amazing though.
I know,
So
it's
that's
worth
the
it.
difference.
It's truly worth it.
I've got a lot with my teeth though.
What, you brush them?
No, yeah, I brush them, but there's all these little interdental brushes, and then there's flossing, and then there's all this sort of like got to clean the plates.
I can't
and
wait
gotta,
for the get ready with me.
It's going to be beautiful.
Yeah, no, I think we can establish there's probably different standards for men and women when
Yeah.
it comes to the skincare
And
situation.
all of it is dwarfed by the fact that Adrian and I like different bedding, and so I have to like make up my side of the bed different because we've got different heat thresholds.
Hang on a minute. What do you mean?
He likes just heat on heat on heat. He likes a heavy, thick doona. He wants to be hot. I can't sleep if I'm like that. So his doona is the one that lives on the bed, and I lift it up, and then I get my lighter duvets and sheets and everything like that, and I like make my own little bed next to his.
Oh my God.
That's what happens. That's an
Wow.
insight into the marriage.
That
That's
is-
how keen we are to stay in the same bed. But like, it's like I literally have to make a whole separate bed right next to him.
It's just wild to me.
Yeah.
I feel like you need to buy those beds that go side by side, but they're actually singles, but you're next to each other still and they go up and down.
Oh,
You know those ones? That would be, I'd super respect
In
that.
summertime, it's sort of all right. We even out. We can both be under the same. It's just at the moment in winter. I don't know how he can sleep with like that much heat, but he can.
Wow. Okay.
Sorry. Anyway,
Look
God.
at this insight. All from a rogue grey chest hair.
Yeah,
And here
so
we are
much.
in your mesh shirt from
Palm
Palm
Springs.
Springs.
Have you got any content?
I know. We were like, what are we going to talk about? What are we going to talk about? Coming up in Sealed Section, Michael will be giving his full detailed review of Superman.
Oh yeah.
Marcella went and saw it the other night.
How'd she go?
All I got was, I said, don't tell me, Michael's going to tell me. And all she said was, no fucking tops off. That's all she
It's
said.
not. Yeah, that's true. But he's very attractive. She's sure he's so handsome.
I don't want to call anyone a spectrum king if they're not, but he is the most neurodivergent.
Corin Sweat or Superman
Yeah.
or Clark Kent or all?
Corin, the guy, the
Yeah,
actor.
okay, yeah.
Have you seen him in interviews? All he does is talk about Lego.
I want to build Legos with this Superman. I would like to have Legos. Please, Lego, make me a Lego.
Yeah, right.
He just wants Lego. He said, I just want a Lego Superman so I can just build Lego all day. I love Lego. I could talk about Lego now. Can I talk about Lego? I'm like, oh, honey. And then I watch him in The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel in all of the interviews, and she's just having to explain things like slutty little glasses to him.
And it is the summer of Tiny Little Glasses with you and Johnny Bailey.
Tiny little glasses?
Tiny, slutty little glasses.
Okay, we can say
Let's
Tiny
be
Little
real.
Glasses.
What is slutty little glasses?
You know what slutty
Don't
little
pretend
glasses
you don't
are.
know what you're doing.
Come on, slutty little
Were you on
glasses.
the
Summer.
carpet last night? Somebody mentioned this to me last night, but I don't
mentioned it to you the other day.
understand what it
I
is.
know you know.
I'm sorry. I'm telling the truth. Explain it to me.
Slutty
What
little
is slutty
glasses,
little
Summer.
glasses?
We moved on
when you
from
put those
Brad.
glasses on, you behave like that.
What?
You invented slutty little glasses, Summer, and you don't even know it.
Oh, that's
Jonathan
pretty cool.
stole it from him.
Oh, well, that's good to know.
He didn't know what that meant.
I associate it with sort of like nice farm boy energy sort of thing. He looks like he's sort of a bit wholesome and living.
Truly.
Yeah.
Isn't he from Iowa or something like that?
Yeah.
I feel that. And I want to say God botherer. I'm going to guess, go out on a limb
Possibly.
and say Christiane.
Maybe.
But let's talk about that all.
He's married.
Oh,
He's
don't
already-
worry.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
aware. I'm aware of the wife. I've gone down that entire rabbit hole.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll be discussing all of that in the sealed section. First things first. What do we want to do first?
Well, let's do sharks. I mean, I don't.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I've been so unwell.
Yeah.
Vis-a-vis chest infection. So I finally handed in the final line edits. So that's it now. The book is out of my hands. The book now it's gone through
It should
legal.
go into my hands.
It's coming to you next
Okay.
week. It's gone through legal. We got the only notes we got back from the legal were regarding my radio chapter.
Oh, what a surprise.
So I'm currently considering. They said it's not imperative that I make this person's identity less obvious.
It just depends how much you want to stay out of court and keep your money.
So there is one person in particular that I worked with that I have to make a little more ambiguous. But that was it. Otherwise,
Such a fragile ego too.
I know. So that's done. And then, of course, I got very sick the next day because I think I finally let go of the project.
Yeah.
Woke up Friday, full chest infection, dizzy, all the yucky stuff. So Elio and I bunkered down because he's been unwell as well. And we watched something called All the Sharks.
Yes.
Now, if you came to my Brunswick Ballroom show on Monday night, strap in. You're about to hear a lot of the same gear because it's all I can talk about. Now, it's the perfect storm for Elio because he loves sharks. He loves great whites. It's all he wants to talk about. Great whites are the Beyoncés of the ocean. They're the T-Rexes of the fish kingdom. He fucking loves great whites. But when we sit down to watch a nature documentary or David Attenborough, he's like, this is so boring, Mum. There's no game element. He loves to be timed. Elio loves a challenge. Elio loves watching, he loves watching, if he was old enough, what are those people that used to tie, I think, Jackass? He'd love Jackass.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
That's so... Then I figure out that this All the Sharks is a show where it has a competition element in it.
4 teams of shark experts, 6 locations. Their mission? Find and photograph as many sharks as possible. Without any further ado, let's get up and head out! Every shark caught on camera earns you points. The rarer the shark, the more points you earn.
That's an epaulet shark. Kind of look like snakes and they actually walk.
Out ahead. So cool! The team with the most points earns 50 grand for their chosen charity.
This is alarmingly similar to when we went on long driving trips. Sometimes my parents would give me like things that I had to find and like to gamify the long trip.
Yeah.
But it was not sharks. It was things like if you see a silo, that is a point. If you see a stop sign. But you know what? Effective then, and I imagine effective now.
Totally. And we were, I can't, because initially I'm like, oh, great. Okay, let's put it on. I'm so tired. We couldn't turn it off.
Yeah.
It was exhilarating to watch these people. And these teams, they're all conservationists as well. They're all massive nerds. There's the team, the Shark Docs, the Great British Bait Off was a team. They were from Britain, obviously. They had the Gills Gone Wild. 2 girls. Elio loved that. Elio's
he got the pun.
He loved it. He's like, you mean gills on a fish?
Yeah.
But they're girls.
Yeah.
I'm like, yes.
Welcome.
And so these teams they all love diving. They're all, and this is my worst nightmare. They're literally going to very well-known shark-infested waters, putting on scuba gear so they look like seals, and going down into the cold, dark depths to take selfies with apex predators. I couldn't think of anything worse.
And so it has to be like, you can't just take a picture of it, you've got to be in the picture?
No, you don't have to be in the picture, but it's got to be close.
Oh, okay, right.
But there were some points where they call it chumming the water. Because I'm now a shark expert. It's where you put fish guts and blood to attract sharks.
Yeah. No, have you not seen Jaws?
Oh, not since my dad made me watch it when
they're
we were on
always
holidays.
they're always got the guts in the thing and they're always putting in the water.
Okay,
Yeah.
so they did that. They did that. So they're doing that in, like South Africa.
And they're not in cages, they're free swimming.
No cages.
Oh, terrifying.
No cages, nothing. Not even a spear, nary a knife, just a GoPro.
And South Africa's where they come up.
Correct.
Get the seal, isn't it?
Yeah.
I just want to say that the new Jurassic World movie has pretty much this plot. It's literally like they're saying we need to get a sea dinosaur, a land dinosaur, an air dinosaur. We need to get all 3. Pretty much.
It's the same thing.
They need to get DNA out of them. But it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Essentially the same thing.
Well, that's what I said. It's like this one is like, the Amazing Race meets Pokemon Go, but it's wet and death. And so I became particularly annoyed with one man on the show, and he was the husband of in the Great British Bait Off team. They're the British team. Now, she was lovely. We loved her. The wife was incredible. She wore a lot of like tangerine pastels, very tanned. Just like an outdoors queen. Those queens that wear like the sandals, the Teevil sandals. They're tanned all year round. They wear a long short, lot of linen, curly, unkept, unruly hair, lots of sunlines and freckles, but beautiful.
Yeah.
What those women? She was one of those.
Right,
he
yeah.
was a quintessential British maggot, like with all due respect. And he's the photographer and she was the shark expert.
Yeah.
But what we learned about her was that she had previously been bitten by a shark and has been not really recovered from that, as you wouldn't. Like, she's still very traumatized by it. They, of course, in a later episode, take her back to the spot she was bitten.
Oh, of course.
Back in the shallows, Sarah is ready to put her local knowledge to work as British Bait Off kicks off their hunt.
The thing about Bimini is it's very, very, very sentimental to me. Because like any other shark, they don't have skeletons. It was where I started my career in sharks. I started out at the lab, which was amazing. It's just like, chill out. And it was also the year that I got bitten.
They took her to the literal spot it latched onto her arm.
Wow.
And made her get in.
For our entertainment.
And take a picture of the lemon sharks, which was the brand of shark that bit her.
Were they pitching it as this is a threshold you'll cross and you'll get over your trauma?
Yeah.
You'll get over your trauma or just be eaten.
Yeah, pretty much. And you know what? She might have gotten over her trauma if it wasn't for the actions of her fucking dropkick husband. They were in South Africa in the scariest zone. Like, they're like, this is the one we're worried about, gang.
Yeah.
You know, like, of all the shark-infested waters, South Africa, and they're aggressive and it's cold and dark. So her and the husband dropped down very deep and visibility is terrible. She's like, oh, I've spotted one. She turns around to get her husband to take a photo. He's not there. He's not behind her. He's not there. Dan? And she's just spinning in circles. Dan? Thanks to hear me. Sarah's like, Dan? And the production, whoever's filming her underwater is not giving this bitch a break because they would have seen Dan, what happened to Dan. Dan wasn't eaten. Dan fucked off back to the surface without telling Sarah because his GoPro broke. So he surfaced without telling his previously bitten wife.
Traumatized wife.
Currently involved in Shark PTSD, the sequel, and just pisses off back upstairs to do a tech check like it's office works.
What if she files for the divorce and they have to list a reason? What a reason to give. Literally left me alone in shark-infested waters. Doesn't get any stronger than that.
Wild. So she goes back up. Screw this, I'm up, I'm out of here. It still doesn't know what's happened. So she surfaces panicking. She's like, and then she sees Dan on the boat just like blowing the lens of his, and she gets out. So British. They proceed to have the most British argument I've ever seen in my life.
What happened? I thought you just got lost. I can't believe you just left me in great white shark territory.
Because it was just like, well, I can't believe you surfaced without telling me. I can't believe you just left me down there. He's like, well, the camera was broken and I couldn't take a photo. And she's like, but you just left me underwater. I'm really disappointed. And he's like, oh, come on, let's have a cup of tea. I'm like, this a cup of tea. I would have grabbed the hunting knife from his waist, held it to his throat and said, get down there and take a fucking picture. And if you get eaten, I'll allow them to air that content because I want the points.
And do you know why? That's why every reality TV producer wants you on their show. And that is also why you should never say yes to them ever. Ever.
So if you think shit husbanding is limited to land, don't worry. They'll leave you in the depths of the ocean.
It's exacerbated. I once went on a family canoe trip with my mum and dad, and once you got on that water, any friction in the marriage, woo!
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Did Ron leave everyone for dead? Would he just be gone?
He had that. No, it was the difficult. Well, he could, like, the tricky thing was we were balanced in the canoe, so you couldn't abandon anyone. We were stuck there together. But the problem was Dad was was in denial about how anxious he was. That's a very male thing.
Yeah.
I'm anxious, but I must deny it by getting more aggressive. And I am saying left, and I mean right, but I can't even accept that I've said the wrong thing. And so I'm just going to keep yelling at people. That's how it went. It was beautiful. It was a relaxing drift.
Amazing. Oh my God. No, I've been waxing lyrical a lot about, I wonder the things that push middle-aged women over into true crime. That would be a moment for me if my husband left me in shark-infested waters. The podcast would henceforth. The hunting knife would have,
And what a brilliant thing that the potential means of executing the crime is right there in front of you as well.
And she could then use his body to attract the sharks to get maximum points.
That's right. Yeah.
Win-win.
Lost the husband, lifetime in jail, but I did win the reality
Gained
competition.
the $50,000 for shark conservation.
Yeah, they'll invite me back for All Stars.
100%. All right. Well, there's a new TV show out called Too Much.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It's divided us.
Give the backstory. It has divided us. I only watched one episode though. I'm sure it gets better.
So Too Much, I think you would say it's a romantic comedy. It's very much riffing on British romantic comedies specifically, and it is written by Lena Dunham, creator of Girls, obviously.
Is there a more divisive figure of our generation's creatives than Lena Dunham?
No, although something really interesting has happened over the past few years, which is, so obviously when she released Girls, it was an absolute lightning rod. And let's face it, a lot of, there were some criticisms of it that were really valid. It was white as white. But a lot of it was just she was daring to present women that were not likable. And people could not handle that. Like Carrie Bradshaw was about as complicated as unlikable as we were willing to go.
I have a stale take.
Yeah.
I really like this season's And Just Like That.
Oh, wow.
I defend it. I love it. And I think the people who are saying it's shit are misogynistic. I think they're showing their misogynistic petticoats.
Really?
I think it's young Zeds and gays being disappointed that it's not Samantha and a dildo hanging from a swing with a mini tramp and a cape. I think this season is accurately depicting women in their mid to late 50s and the fucking shit that they would be doing. I think it is more true to life than ever. And I think people find that irrelevant or not interesting or not sexy and exciting because they're fucking misogynist. I genuinely think this is the best season that they've had. I mean, the characters have aged and, you know, old mate's husband has prostate cancer and they're all approaching 60 but Seema still had a Louis Vuitton eye patch on. It was fabulous. But I just sat there watching it and I keep reading everyone shitting on it saying, oh, people hate watching it, it's terrible. And finally I just stood up and said to nobody, it's not terrible. It's actually quite accurate. So I defend hell hath frozen over. I defend and just like that, I'm defending And Just Like That.
Wow.
And if you are complaining about this season, you're misogynist and ageist.
I have not watched it. I just got halfway through the first episode.
Haven't they called it out because one character's dad died and her dad died in her first season or something?
Yes. A character's father has died twice.
That's a flaw.
Who cares?
Okay.
Who cares? It's a TV show. It doesn't matter.
They get to wear black. And
whatever. The funeral was held at a theatre. It was amazing. Whatever. I mean, are we watching And Just Like That for, you know?
I'm not watching.
Yeah, the shoes are amazing. No, I defend it. I fucking defend it. I can't believe I'm saying that. Patti LuPone's characters just entered the arena last week. It's not good.
No,
they've got her doing an Italian accent.
Oh.
I don't think
Well,
Patti
she's
needs
Italian.
No, but she's doing she's talking like Super Mario.
Oh, shocking for America, but for Roma, not so much.
Look at this. I mean, here's the mouth.
Yeah.
I don't understand it. They should have just let Patti, they should have just said Patti and action and let her ad lib.
Yeah.
She is the mother
Well,
of.
you've got to be careful about that.
That is true.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So Girls, but
wait, I got to end the side quest. Press the wrong button.
What has happened with Girls is over the past few years, younger generations have been discovering it and rewatching it, and it's becoming a bit like a Sex and the City thing for them. But most of them saying, I cannot believe that this girl in her early 20s made this and did this. This is amazing. And so it has had a bit of a reappraisal now that the noise is all gone and now that we can accept they don't have to be likable.
At what point did Lena become the villain? What happened?
She oh God. I mean,
I can't even pinpoint it because my girls were asking me about it. And I said, you know what? I can't remember.
Well, the other thing about it was that was all the first breakout success once we had social media. So she was experiencing that at such a young age with everyone commenting, and she engaged with it all a lot and would speak about it or defend it or apologize for it. Remember, people used to mock her for apologizing as well, like another apology from Lena Dunham.
And her character was extremely unlikable on the show a lot of the time.
Yeah.
Didn't shy away from that.
That's right.
Yeah.
And
I think that might have been projected onto her as a person.
And apart from Shoshana,
everyone was awful.
Yeah, in many ways.
And her parents are very she's essentially a nepo baby.
And a lot of the cast in there had come from very privileged backgrounds. But I mean, which she was open about and owned and which is kind of, she wasn't a bit of damned if you do, damned if you don't, because she was mocked for her privilege. She was mocked for apologizing for her privilege. And anyway, and then since then she's had a pretty checkered career. She was in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Remember that? She was like a cult member in that. She was briefly in it. Yeah. And then she did make
Birdie.
That was great. Yeah.
I love that movie. I got to watch that again.
Yeah.
That really made me feel good inside.
And then but she made another thing called Sharp Stick, which no one liked. She made a show called Camping, which really she wasn't in, no one worked. Anyway, but now she has made this relationship comedy drama, and it is very much loosely based on her own experience of moving to the UK and falling in love with a British indie rocker who is now her husband and who she's co-written it with.
You're unhappy.
Leaving me is the worst thing that anyone's ever done.
Change your life. Go to London.
Seriously?
You love London. You saw Spice World 9 times in the theater.
I could do it. I could go and find my English dream. You know, estate grounds, verdant gardens. Ah.
Good luck with that, love.
But she has cast Megan Stalter, who is, I first knew her as Instagram comedian. In fact, we honour her every day on our show because Hi Gay comes from her sketch.
Hi Gay, happy Pride Month. We are sashaying away with deals.
But she's mostly known for being in Hacks, where she plays the assistant, which is kind of like a zany, reminds me of Betty from Hey Dad. It's that sort of character.
Yes.
Like the sort of like, I'm a space age. But here she's playing a very Lena Dunham-esque figure. There's still elements of that, but it's a lot more layered. And
Is it?
The dude who I love, who is her co-star, is Will Sharp, who was in White Lotus, who's also an amazing director, writer.
He's very handsome.
Flowers.
Very handsome.
He's very handsome and very likable and very ripped.
Very ripped. Yeah.
Chiseled abs.
Yeah. And there is an astonishing array of guest stars. Like, it's just breathtaking.
I need to know, is the Emrata character based on Lord?
Well, or is it based on, who's he together with now? Andy McDowell's daughter, Margaret Qualley? Like, that's who he married.
That's true.
I mean, I don't know.
So there's a character in it. She ends up leaving New York because her partner cheats on her with an Instagram model, and the partner, Lena, was with Jack Antonoff.
Yes, who writes with all those women alive. Writes with Taylor Swift a lot. Writes with Sabrina Carpenter.
And the man she cast looks very much like him. He's also from The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel.
He is, and funnily enough, isn't he also like she was in love with him once? And yeah, he was. He was that. He's specialising in these characters of like she was once in love with him, not anymore.
Because I just sat there trying to figure out who was who in the Lena Dunham saga.
Well, that was pretty easy. She cast someone who looked exactly like him. The Emrata character, I feel like, I think she's been careful to make it neither Lord nor Margaret Qualley, but sort of just an intimidating fusion.
By the way, Emrata, actor.
Girl, are you good?
She's good.
She's good.
Yeah.
I rate it.
Yeah.
Is this her first film? I mean, first
she's
TV show?
She's got another show at the moment, I think.
Well, she's good.
She's good. Yeah. I know. Also hot.
Very much so.
And guest stars include Richard E. Grant, Naomi Watts, Andrew Scott, close personal friend of the pod, particularly of Chella. They made physical contact once. You can hear about it.
I tell you what, the mother and grandmother had me in fucking stitches.
Oh, the grandmother is Rita Perlman, yes, from Barbie most recently. I'm so here for her being on screen more.
She is.
Thank God.
I cackled very loudly at those scenes when they're in the house.
And the mother is Rita Tom Hanks' wife. That's terrible that we're saying that. Who are we? Of Hanks. That's terrible.
COVID
Rita
case 1 in Australia. Remember?
Yeah.
Rita got the first COVID case in Australia. Yeah, one of the first. The dynamic, but the standout star for me after watching one episode is the grandmother, but I don't think she's in it much.
No, I don't think she's in it much. And Lena Dunham herself plays Megan Stalter's sister.
She's a good actor. I forgot.
She's good. She's great.
It really makes me realise how much I'm not a fan of Megan's style of acting when I see Lena acting next to her.
Yes, this is intriguing. See, I think Megan's pretty great. Yeah. You do not.
There's just something about the way she acts, and this is not a personal attack. It feels to me that she's floating above the script and like she's glanced at it and now she's trying to remember it. So she's ad-libbing the words she forgets. It feels like she doesn't feel very confident in the way she's delivering the material. It makes me anxious. But maybe that means she's a good actor and that's what's meant to happen.
I think she's making it sound like it's all just coming to her in the moment. That's how I read it. There's a little bit of, she was once, of course, she did Instagram impressions or TikTok impressions. sometimes I feel like there's a little bit like she adds all these little floaty little nuances and details, and sometimes I feel like I can see that she's outside of herself looking at herself do it, maybe. But I think there's a lot. I love the two of them together when they're
yes, the banter.
Oh, the banter, like when they had sex for the first time. Did you get up to that bit?
I'm only up to the episode
Spoiler
2.
alert, they're gonna have they get into it pretty quick.
Okay, great.
Yeah. But
no, I'm definitely going to watch it. I'm happy to have my mind changed, as we know, massive hypocrite. So
and also they're going to get into her workplace, and there's a massive flaming camp queer man there that I feel
Thank
like,
God.
yeah, thank God. When you get there, you'll feel like I'm on solid ground here.
Okay, good. Because we lose Andrew, old mate, from Girls very early. You know,
Reynolds.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes. He's in there too. My
I was looking
goodness
forward
gracious.
to him in the series, and then I realised,
Yeah.
he's only in Ep 1.
Yeah.
So I'm glad.
But also, I mean, I feel like between this and Materialists, the rom-com is definitely coming back, and we seem to be having conflicted reactions to it. You are much harsher on them than I am so far.
I want more.
Yeah.
Well, there's an Outlander prequel coming.
It's all
soon,
everyone
so-
wants. I'm at a screen conference at the moment, Wheatley, and apparently romance is what everyone wants.
Oh, good.
Thank
I
God.
could knock a romance out. I could easily knock
Totally,
a romance
you
out.
could.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Watch me.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Well, we're going to head into the sealed section now where Michael will be giving his full Superman review. I cannot wait.
I will get it down. I will not go over 5 hours.
I'm just going to sit here and make noises. I can't wait. My final show at Brunswick Ballroom is now completely sold out.
Woo!
So if you want to
Any
come along.
chance of an extended season?
No.
Will you reprise it sometime in the future?
Yes.
Will you tour it? No, that defeats the point.
Yeah, I might. I've learned that it works. I've learned that I don't have to kill myself preparing this Cirque du Soleil level thing. So, yeah, look forward to me lowering my
Although,
standards.
I have to say, like, if you do choose to do acrobatics, I'm here for it. And also
could.
content. I know you
High
could.
kick first week.
Oh, yeah,
there's high
I
kicks.
am doing some acrobatics.
You are.
Yes,
but
yes.
I mean, the day you get on the silks.
If I get a roof high enough, the silks could happen.
Yeah.
We also want to say a big happy birthday to Benjamin Wasley.
Oh, my God.
Who turned 56 on Sunday.
Happy
I
birthday.
didn't know, and I forgot until yesterday because I'm a shit bitch.
Oh, my God.
So I gave him a couch out of guilt.
Oh, that worked out. Wow.
He got the brown leather, the Italian leather.
Oh, beautiful.
I know.
I had to carry it into the house myself, though. Delivery guy came by himself.
He did. I had to help him carry it out.
Oh, it was insane.
Yes, but no. So happy birthday to the backbone of the show. Thank you so much.
Can we talk about how you were in the car behind me and you realised and went, Benjamin fucking
Oh yeah, so
Wasley?"
I was sitting behind my. Sometimes I sit there and I like leave my body and I think about what the date it is, and then I'm like, it's July 15th. Why is that? I'm like, whose birthday's on July 4th? Oh fuck! And I'm like, the 14th is Ben's birthday, and
13th.
look at me, don't even know. 13th is Ben's. I just knew. I don't know. I just said, Benjamin, was it your birthday on the weekend? And he's like, yes. I'm like, and I was like sending him shitty text messages like, I don't like this video, change it.
Standard week.
It's fine. You got a couch out of it. Yeah, so happy birthday. Woo!
birthday.
We appreciate you. We love you. We
I
see
love
you.
you.
I'm so having a hot flash right now. Like, this shirt looks good, but it is not a natural fiber, guys.
It doesn't look like it's very breathable.
Sweat.
It's also you've got it like right done up as
Yeah,
well.
I'm a corporate lady today.
You are.
Oh my God, I'm so fucking hot, the shine.
You can unbutton if you want.
No, I can't. Oh, no, I can't.
It doesn't work with the aesthetic.
Oh my God, it's so hot. Bye, everyone.
If you want to hear, or even better, watch what happened next, give yourself the gift of Emsolation Extra. For less than $2 a week, you get 2 bonus episodes every week, close friends access on Instagram, pre-sales ticket priority, and merch discounts. There's even exclusive video episodes of our sealed section every Thursday on our Extra tier for less than $3 a week. Find out more at emsolation.supercast.com now. Emsolation with M. Rossiano is recorded at Down the Hill Studios, hosted by M. Rossiano with Michael Lucas, executive produced by Benjamin Wasley, produced by M. Rossiano, edited by Ezekiel Fenn, with videos by James Henderson, socials by Benjamin Wasley, M. Rossiano and Marcella Rossiano Barrow, with assistance from Jem Evans and Isabella Hines. You'll find links to get more Emsolation on Instagram at Emsolation Podcast. And thanks for listening. We can't wait to chat with you again soon.